On WHTL, are you ready? From the deepest woods to the open waters, from the rocky trails to the snowy tracks, if it happens outdoors, we're talking about it. From fishing, the hiking, the hunting, the trail riding, we cover it all. Brought to you by Petrick Service Station, Holden Sporting Goods, Black River Express, Moe Hardware, the Olivas Drum Rail Riders, the Elk Rod and Gun Club, Triplo County Economic Development and Tourism, and the Associated Conservation Clubs of Triplo County. So tighten up your boots, check your hook, fire up the engine. The adventure starts now.
Well, we've almost made it. Memorial Day weekend is on its way, and boy, oh boy, does Pigeon Falls have the events going on for you this weekend. So today in the studio, I got some special guests. We got Fred Ackley and Rachel, I'm going to say it wrong, Risberg? I got it. Thank goodness. Good morning, you two. How are you both doing this morning?
Good morning. Great.
Doing well.
All right.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming in. So there's two big events going on this weekend down in Pigeon Falls. One of them is your Memorial Day celebration, and that is the one brought to you by the Lions Club. Am I correct?
Correct.
All right. So that's going on in Akron Park. Do we want to start with that?
Sure, that would be great. We have had the Memorial Day celebration for years in Pigeon Falls. I remember over 50 years ago walking the streets selling poppies in remembrance of the veterans that have passed away. So it's a long-standing thing for our community, and we get pretty excited about it. So we are a two-day event this year, so Sunday and Monday. We do have on Saturday one event that's in the backfield, the Murph competition. I don't know if you're familiar with that, and they have a scholarship fundraiser locally for that. So if anybody's interested in joining that, that kind of kicks off Saturday for us. And then the Lions Club takes over the rest of that day. So we kick off our Lions portion on Sunday with church services at 6. We have ball games. We have extra things for kids all weekend. We have the Memorial Day parade and program on Monday. So there's a lot of things going on. So, for example, on Saturday, we're focusing on the youth games.
Sunday,
Sunday.
Church is at 10. Church is at 10, not at 6.
Okay.
So don't come too early.
Right. So after church at 10, we have games starting at 11. We start out with t-ball games. So we've got the younger kids right away. And then we go into 10U, 12U, 14U, both softball and baseball to fill up the whole day. We try to wrap it up somewhere around 9:30 because then we have fireworks at 9:30, ending that day, with a bang, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And in the middle of all of that, we have several kids' things. We have face painting most of the afternoon. We have a bouncy house with a slide, the bigger bouncy house, so it contains a lot of kids. We have an egg hunt. We had put together a screened-in, fenced-in sandbox, and now we do an egg hunt in there every year. So there's prizes and things for the kids to participate in that. So that's a full day. Monday, we start out with the Falls 4. So if you've seen some advertising for the Falls 4, registration starts at 7:30. You can register ahead of time. We have the registration form on Facebook as well as Falls Meat Service. Tim Brugan is the lead on that, so you can call there if you want to register ahead of time or find out more information. Otherwise, that starts at 8:30. That wraps up, and then we move right into the parade for Memorial Day. Of course, we get our Whitehall High School middle school band to help participate in that, as well as other groups. And we have a program that follows that.
Nice. And, all of this couldn't be done without the donations that you guys receive.
Yes.
And Fred, you brought me in a list here. Looks like you guys have got $17,636 in donations since July 1st.
Well, that's actually the amount of money that we've donated back out into the community.
Okay,
yeah.
that's what's...
people in the Pigeon Falls area, not just, it's all around, the communities around us are very generous, and we put that money back in, as far as supporting our ticket sales and activities and things like that. And we're the stewards of it and donating it back into the community. A lot of school activities and things like that.
Okay.
There is one thing, 7:30 on Sunday night. We have a really good variety show in the church. So we don't want people to miss that.
Yeah,
before the fireworks.
That should be a good time. And some of those donations, I had it wrong. You guys donated back $17,636. So that's a lot of money going in. And you gave me. Would you like me to read this list for you quick?
No, you don't have to.
All right. Just some of the great communities, some of the places they've helped around the area. It's a long list, so we're so thankful for that. And also have the Pigeon Falls Volunteer Fire Department dance going on this weekend. Also,
we do.
Yeah.
The other thing. So there's also Mark Estenson organizes a tractor ride.
Okay.
That leaves the park area around 1 o'clock, and people bring both new and old farm tractors around, and they make a trip around some of the 10, 15 miles around the coulees around Pigeon, and then come back. So that's always fun to watch and see both the new and the old tractors.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Well, and then on Sunday we do have men's fast pitch softball on Sunday for our games, and a lot of people have mentioned they're glad we still can get that, as a part of that program. So
that's on Monday.
That's on
Okay.
Monday.
Yeah, that's great. Well, that's one of the, I'm an older guy now. I can say that now. But, some of the pastime in these local communities was revolved around baseball, softball.
Yeah.
I mean, every weekend you'd have people out there playing, and it's good to keep that tradition alive, too.
Yeah, there were times, 30 years ago when Osseo had a fast pitch tournament on Memorial Day weekend, and so did Pigeon Falls. And I mean, now as things have happened, we can't get more than 2 teams to just play a couple of games, and where we used to have a 2 or even 3-day tournament. So, but we're happy for the teams that we do have that come out and support us. So people that used to play fast pitch can still come and see the younger guys and older guys still playing. So, yeah.
Yep. And if they're hungry, there's going to be plenty of food. Sounds like grilled chicken, hot pork sandwiches, brats, hot dogs, shakes, and much more.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so all going on, kicking off this weekend. Sunday is the first day of it?
That's the Lions Club portion of the celebration. Okay. The Fireman's Dance is Saturday night.
Yep.
We start at 4 o'clock. We've got a couple of our ladies, Wives of the Firemen, have a huge basket raffle. They've really got some great stuff. People have donated, some mostly donated, some we purchased. We have 2 bands playing starting at 4. We have the Gators from 4 to 7. Their first time playing in Pigeon Falls, so we're really looking forward to having them. And then from 7 to 11, we have Tip and Back Ridge playing. They have not played in Pigeon Falls either, but they play around the area.
Yeah.
They've played in York and different places. And a couple of guys in the band are from the York area, so we're hoping to draw a big crowd of people from all around the area.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate the support for the firemen. We got a lot. We have a poster. The Lions have a advertising poster, and so does the fire department. And so we had a lot of great sponsors on there, some of the same ones that you have on WHDL. And we couldn't do it without the support of everybody in the community.
Yeah.
We've got also on Saturday at 11, we have a poker ride, motorcycle, car, whatever you want to ride. I'm not even sure where they're going, but they leave at 11 and they get back around 5.
Okay.
So if you're interested in doing that.
Yeah, that should be good. And get to the Fireman's Dance on a Saturday, you said, and then get down to the rest of the fun that's going on the rest of the weekend. And everyone's got Monday off, so Monday should be a good day.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to cover about the event, or any other things you'd like to let people know?
We'd like to let people know that we are, the Lions takes great pride with the village in keeping our park clean, well ready for use and so forth. And so this year we have kicked off what we call the Light Up Akron Park campaign. The lights fixtures in the park are getting to be old and to the point of hard to even maintain. So anyway, we are looking at replacing them with all new structures and lights. And so we are looking to raise up to $50,000 towards that project. We are thankful that we've had a couple platinum sponsors so far. So just want to do a shout out to Oakwood Bank and Van Ryan Dairy for their first donations that really kicked it off for us, as well as some of the other ones that have been coming in. In our park this year alone, we have 220 some kids that are playing ball in the rec program right now, and over 30 games are scheduled between May and June. So it's used a lot, and we need to have the lights to be able to do that. So if you're interested in donating, please let us know.
Yeah, so just reach out to someone from the Pigeon Falls Lions, or can they go online?
We do have a GoFundMe on Facebook, as well as a QR code that we have on our posters that we have out there. They can contact us, drop off a check at Falls Meat Services, or send it to our P.O. Box 464 in Pigeon Falls.
That is great. So lots of good stuff coming up this weekend.
Yeah, and if anybody wants, we'll have donation jars at the park this weekend. So anybody that wants to donate money, we typically get a lot of people that grew up in the area that come back for Memorial Day for the program, and so if they see fit to want to support us and the things that we're doing in the park, and we're redoing the Veterans Memorial in Sletland Park too, which is across from the bank. I still call it the Triangle Park, and so that's another project we've got going on, and we've always got a lot of different things going on in town, and so we appreciate the support that we get both for the fire department and for the Lions Club.
Yeah, that's great. So bring your checkbooks and bring fistfuls of cash to put in those buckets. So, well, anything else you want to tell the people before we let you go today?
No, that's about it. It sounds like the weather's really good for Sunday and Monday, so come on out. And we have, Rachel mentioned, we have fireworks Sunday night, and that's kind of one of the first fireworks shows in the area kicking off the summer, so we typically draw a really nice crowd for that, and so come and spend the day in Pigeon Falls. We have a lot going on.
Yeah, and it's a cute little town too. Get on. I know our listeners have probably been through there, but if you haven't stop in for the event. It's going to be a good time. You got a beautiful park over there too. Lots of fun and good weather coming too. So
like Rachel said, we take a lot of pride in Ekron Park, in the village, and the Lions Club do a lot of things cooperatively and to keep it up, and it's been a good partnership. We've had Lions since 1960, and I've been a member over 40 years, and so and I remember tagging along with my dad when I was 10 years old, so I've been at Memorial Day for a lot of years.
Wow, that's so great. So get on out this weekend. Lots of fun kicking off with the Firemen's Dance on Saturday, and then all the rest of the fun going on in Pigeon Falls all weekend long. So nowhere else to go. Just go to Pigeon Falls this weekend. Loads of fun going on. Thank you both for coming today.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yep, we've been talking with Rachel Risberg and Fred Ackley here, and we're going to jump right back into the hits right after this short break.
WHTL.
Get ready, Heartland, for the Taylor FFA Alumni Tractor Bowl. It's Monday at 11:30. The action roars to life at the Taylor